Hey, how are we all? Good to see you all. Hope everyone is doing very well. Welcome to the Watchalong. I am PommyInOz, and you guys are the PommyInOz studio audience. How are we all? Hope everyone is doing fine and diddly. Big game on tonight. Pom's broken his TV already. Great start. What? Why is the TV not turning on? How are we all? Smitter, DD, how are we? Oh, we're doing well. What? What? Turn around, Pommy. Well, that's a great start. How are we all? I appreciate your smear. Got to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Chat, we're roughing it. We're roughing it. How is everyone? Hope everyone's doing well. Bradman's dad. How are we all? Seb, how you doing, Rainer? I have a job. I'm wearing short. I'm wearing my full. I'm absolutely nivered clothes, mate. So you're not going to catch me today. Thoughts on Tuchel's tactics? I thought it was about as good as the defence of Paris in 1940 from the French versus the Germans. So not very good. How are we, Peter? Good to see you, mate. I haven't broken the TV. I promise you. I didn't smash it up. I'm not that type of guy. So I have no idea what's wrong with the TV. Like, genuinely? I haven't had a sleep. I haven't slept for 45. I haven't slept for... I only had 45 minutes sleep last night, chat. I'll be totally honest with you. I am struggling, as they say. You know what? I am such an absolute idiot. I didn't fucking log in. Genuinely, I didn't turn my TV on. Chat. Oh dear. Have you ever wondered what it's like to see a Pom cry? You might see it in a minute. Ah, there we are. Anyway, we fixed it. Chat, we fixed it. We have fixed it. So that's the main thing. That was a shocking start to the stream. I was there like, why is the TV broken? Do you know what I mean? Like, literally starting to panic. Doon, how are we doing? You know what? I might mention the war a few times tonight because a German dicked me about fucking 12 hours ago. Yeah, Doon, to be honest, it's hit me quite hard, mate, to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I'm old enough and I respect you guys enough to say, yeah, I'm a little bit cut about it, I'll be honest. A little bit cut. Hey, Andrew, how you doing? Josh, good to see you. Wando, good to see you. Rainer, James, Gav, Bradman's dad, great to see you all. As always, it's a pleasure to have you here. Looking forward to some footy. I tipped St Kilda. Yeah, I didn't turn it on, Blue Bagger. I'm an absolute muppet. Game's probably started as well in this kerfuffle. It's just an absolute shitshow.com. What is going on here? There's Bailey Smith on my screen. That's good. Hey, Mike, can't wait for it, mate. I can't wait, mate. Can't wait to watch your boys, buddy. Best of luck tomorrow, my bruv. You know, my heart will always be with you, mate, in the background. So best of luck, mate, tomorrow. Tiger time, how good will that be? Hey, Aka, how are you, mate? You know what? Thank you, Says. Look, I just think Says are going to do. Says, I just think Saints are going to do it. 1999. They haven't won since 1999 on this ground. Like, if you slept with their defeat record, you'd legally be able to get a marriage, legally be able to own a house and have kids with them. You wouldn't be on a register. So they've got to start fucking winning, haven't they, soon? Law of averages. We are tapped down straight away to Maximus Hall. And Mason Wood runs into a steamroller from Tommy Atkins. And we have a stoppage. Hey, Woody, how are you, my friend? Good luck today. Saints like a girthy ground. They do look like the types of football team that likes a little bit of girth. A little bit of width. Brad Hill, nice little dummy. Look at that dancing feet from the young Darcy Wilson. It's a risque ball to Jack Higgins. Jack Higgins run down like an otter by Jai Clark. Holding the ball. Oh, my God, that was way too easy. And the best under-21 in the league, Sean Manor, has the first here. Turnover goal. Hey, Kyle, how are you, mate? Andrew, what are my thoughts on Tuchel's management? Who was the guy who came up with the Maginot line? I'd say it was like whoever came up with the idea of the Maginot line. Let's get a fact check on that. Maginot line inventor. Whose idea was it? Who came up with that idea? Whoever's that idea, about that. Want a good start? How are you, Fred, mate? Good to see you, brother. And a tackle and a stoppage straight away. You know what? I got a hate message the other day. You know, my tipping video, I called the GMHBA the Alphabetti Spaghetti Arena. And someone sent me a little bit of hate saying it was disrespectful. Fred, I believe Jack Higgins actually took an IQ test at the end of last year. It came back negative. Hey, Peter, a lot of hatred for the Saints. Are you a Geelong man? Ball comes in. Nas just handballs it straight out of touch. Bailey Smith appealing. No dice. Scott, my honest response was, you'll deal. I didn't get a reply. Like, of all the things I say about teams we play, if... Peter, man of culture, mate. Good luck tomorrow, mate. I hope you go well. Yeah, Langy, I mean, can you imagine getting upset by me just taking the piss out of the name? Camcop, I actually went with Saints, so expect a 5-goal win, Geelong. I do like a little bit of Nas. You know what, Fred and Doon, did you see the fallout with Jamara and Nas? I mean, with Jamara and McAndrew? And there was someone on Twitter the other day going on, and it wasn't about the drugs in the AFL or anything like that. You know what they were complaining about? That 2 able-bodied humans were in the disabled? I was like, as if that's in your top 7 things with that. Bailey Smith goes inside to the goal square. Hunting the arse. Shannon Neal nearly takes the mark. Brian Myers nowhere to go. Finds Shannon Neal. Oh, run down. Good pressure. Good stoppage. Thoughts on the Blues versus the Pies. 8 points Blues. Good evening, Danny. How are you, mate? Hey, Danny, he's my new boy. Tommy Atkins off a step. That is an absolute roost to get the game alive here. Geelong have the first two. It was just, one of them single disabled cubicles. Hey, TT, how are you, mate? So, Smitzer, yeah, they both were filmed coming out of the toilet, and Mac Andrew looks very dubious because he does that and looks absolutely the rival brand of Pepsi Maxed. I'm on KO, my friend, Rainer. Says, no, I agree with you. I just think, if that's your biggest problem with a professional footballer coming out with his mate of a disabled toilet, maybe we've gone too liberal. Cam Corp, not really. Not really. I've been better Tiger time. I'll deal, though. I'm just upset with my teammate. Max Holmes, nice spread. That's a great kick to Mark O'Connor. Down, yeah, I think he's cooked, bro. Ball comes in. Shannon Neal is going to skip out the back. It misses Brian Myers, but a behind. Great start from Geelong. Bradman's dad, you guys need to lock in. Hey, James, yeah, a little bit of a scouting watch. Mixed response to a video about trade rumours from Carlton fans. Carlton fans are a little bit touchy at the moment. James, mate, just a couple of lads sharing a line. James, fucking love you, bro, because you've got my sense of humour. Something serious, just downplay it. That is way too easy from Geelong. They have just switched that from one end of the 50 to the other. Kamini, I'm not a big fan, I'll be honest. Alex, g'day, mate. How are you, my good friend? Oh, Says, I see your point. I'm just saying, for me, when I saw that article on the on Fox Footy, that's not in the top 10 things that I take umbrage to, though. Oh, that has gone straight. That is shocking from Saints. Everyone has run over that, and Dempsey nails it. And Ross Lyon, he's sat there like his team at the minute, completely biscuit-arsed. Is he? I didn't like it when they moved him down back, Cam Corp. I actually liked him as a third forward. I used to like him in the Carlton VFL team. If you go back, I did talk about him. But I think they've ruined his career. Chills, yeah. Yeah, you see, I don't mind a bit of biased commentary if there's two sides to it. Kane, I apologise, mate. The Caravan Park pulley. If that hasn't touched any hands, if that hasn't done a Neil Diamond, we've got problems. I think it has. Saints are back in it. 2-2. Bradman's dad, what is going on what do you think the problems are at St Kilda? High level, what are you seeing? You tell me what you feel. All good, Rainer. My pleasure, Rainer. Quick hands, O'Connor goes out the back. Jai Clark, quick hands. And out it goes. Peter, I think that's a little bit of a while away, mate. You know what? I would love an option that we could press a button and just get, the on-ground commentary. Got lucky there, the Saints. So Saints just really need to take some territory here and just lock the ball in, but I am not too sure how that is not classed as out of bounds on the full, to be honest. Saints keep the ball Geelong keep the ball moving. This is what they do well once they get a bit of territory. Brad Close, great inside out handball. James Warpaw and desperate defending from Jack Silvani. Yeah, Tough, I agree. We used to do that in the UK. They used to have like two guys like me as well, which was really good. Like just two fans just chatting rubbish. James, it's probably not where you'd go for culture, would it? To be honest. Philippa just gives it off. Yeah, Tiger Time. You know what? They threatened late last year to be a little bit more progressive, didn't they? Like with the ball movement. And it's kind of like backfired. So Connor Sullivan will get us restarted. He goes backwards, just nice and patient here. Jack Henry just switches it long. You probably could say, I just like the crowd atmosphere. Would you says? Like just that option just to have 0? I'd say mid-table, Andrew, 9-10 as a list. I think it's a decent list. It's not a million miles away. It's got good players. I think it lacks depth and a little bit of je ne sais quoi, but it should be fighting for the 10. My concern, and I said it last year when they were really bold with all this money, I feel like they could have done what they did on the fly. They didn't have to overpay. That was nearly genius by now. Yeah, I'd love that, Gav. Okay, send him my love. Really? 1873? That's crazy. Bluebag, I couldn't agree more. How are you doing, mate, as well? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Ron Marshall taps it down. And Myers just takes the stoppage. How trippy are earthquakes? They're real bizarre to experience, aren't they? Really bizarre. That's fairly decent, that, Kate. Quick hands. Nice throw there from young Ryan Burns. Max Hall gives it down the back, and it's a kick down to the wing. Oh, and here's a chance for St Kilda just to open the legs. It's a dangerous handball, though. And it's going to come straight back, and that is really poor. Yeah, TT, I mean, that's the risk. Hey, Bradman's dad, that sucks, man. Like, honestly, like I don't hate St Kilda like everyone else does. Like, they don't really. They remind me of Brighton. They don't really bother me. Yeah, Scott, they're a real bizarre thing to experience. Andrew Bassett. My issue with Andrew Bassett is I thought he talked a very big game too early, if you know what I mean. And I think he puts a target on your back because it came across for me very mediocre. What are your thoughts, chat, on Andrew Bassett? Like, I like the fact he stuck up for the club, and I wish we had more of it, but I didn't like it. I always forget you're in America, Rayner. Bailey Smith dances round traffic, and he puts a kick out to danger. It misses him. Yeah, Kyle, I just don't feel a cohesion with them. I feel it's very disjointed. Like, their list looks like it's built by 3 different list managers. I agree, Gav. Wilkie or Stewart? Oh. Tom Stewart, because I like my attacking defenders, but if I was building a list from scratch, Cal Wilkie. But I'll be honest, I have a penchant for intercepts. Cam Cop. I mean, look, fair enough. I mean, they just remind me of Brighton, just like a middle of the road team. Do you know what I mean? That You know, the one thing that I find, and to Gab's point about Bassett, I feel like everything's fabricated for drama, because have you noticed, like, Saints have created this rivalry with Carlton? Where did that come from? And that was before the trades. Philippa, dump kick. That's crazy, that, Scott. Yeah, do you see that, Danny? Oh, bit of pressure here. Why are Saints stood so far off Geelong? Like, the method to beating Geelong is you've got to corral and hurry them up off the back line. That's elite, that, from you, Turf. Can I just say, bravo, friend. Silvani, great pickup. Fine Stocker goes down the line. Bit of work to do here, and it's not done well enough by Liam Ryan. Manor puts in a great corridor kick. Here is Gryan. Gryan drills it in. Great lead. Great mark. Good football. Jay Polkinghorne. Now watch this guy's set shot. An absolute lovely kick of the football is Jay Polkinghorne. Absolutely lovely kick of the football is Jay Polkinghorne. Hey, DJ, I do like a bit of Gryan. Absolutely nails it. Tell you what, there's a bit of pressure there because I just bigged up his kicking. Hey, old city, how are you, mate? Yeah, when I was in Whakatane, says we had quite a few earthquakes there, and I also got to see Whale Island. Poof. Kyle, I couldn't agree more. Like, the trading the captain, to Bradman's point, I thought was very, very foolish. Yeah, Petra, I just feel like at the minute, you know what it feels like? It feels like they're searching for an identity, and their identity wants to be relevant, where I think you develop it. Whakatane. I believe Whakatane means strength of man. Gav. Fa. Fa. Daniel, I appreciate you, my friend. AT, good to see you. Max Holmes just goes down up to the half-forward line. Jesus, look how fast that umpire's running on the boundary backwards. That is impressive, that. See how quick he was going. No, that's Tony Lang. Tap down. Oh, what is going on here? Saints nearly run themselves into trouble. Maximus Holmes drills one outside of the peg. Bit of work to do for Polkinghorne. And ooh, flying in was Wilshire. No dice. You know when you get the earthquakes, you ever get like a queasy feeling in your stomach? It's almost like being seasick. Hey, Camcorp, it probably does, mate. You're probably right. Good header there by your boy. Dinks on. Oh, this could be brilliant. Warple soccers it, gets the rebound, drills it through. Saints are in trouble. Hey, Danny, and doing it backwards, bro. You know what? You say this, Gav, but you know what? When I was hungover, I used to have butter on pasta shells, drizzled in beef dripping gravy. Hey, I reckon Jake in his car is going to be a good value. Yeah, Rainer, spot on. Hey, Andy Ball of Truth, I love you, brother. Thank you, mate. I knew that'd get you going, Gav. To be fair, though, Naz started the last couple of centre bounces at half forward. Here is Naz driving in. They need something from their big star. It's a loose kick and the boundary front. They need to lock this in and take the territory. Gav, to be fair, I was hungover. You know what? I really want to go to a game of football with Jake and just tease him for 2 hours. Because I do love Jake. But I think it'd be good fun. Liam Ryan dances out of trouble. Gives it off. Higgins. Left peg. Up to the goal square. Connor Sullivan sees it over the boundary. Tiger time. They need to take the territory. Daniel, mate, what are the weirdest anomalies with the AFL? Gav, you're all right, mate. Magnus, look, full caveat, I was never a fan of TDK. Jack Higgins. Oh, the wrong time to slide down from Liam Henry. And here is Tom Stewart. He's going to go down this left wing, and it's a good mark from Shannon Neal. This would really be the most Saints thing ever to play Geelong into form, wouldn't it? How are you, Magnus, anyway, mate? Good to see you. Fairly thick, DD. You've got to have, almost a food group of gravy, mate. Yeah, Teresa, it was fucking intense, wasn't it? Hey, Andy, what you got on this evening, mate? Boundary throw here. Rowan Marshall just gets it going in. They need to take a mark here, but Saints can just 2-on-1. There is Caminiti. He manages to get it off. Mitch Owens. Oh, he's got space. Max Hope. What is going on here from What is going on from Saints? Hey, Magnus, yeah, send me Flickers a message, mate, and we'll tee something up, buddy. Hey, Danny, like I said in my VFL report, I'm always happy to be wrong about a player. And I was really excited about being wrong. Mike, if that happens, that will be some scenes. Oh, Mitch Edwards misses an easy handball. Chance here. Andy, mate, sounds good, that, man. And, oh, that was a wrist, that, from Guthrie, but cleaned up. Saints just didn't react, and Connor Sullivan can go out the back here. Lawson Humphries, got options aplenty, opens up the corridor. Teresa, even though I lost, for football culture, I do hope. Thank you very much, Toff. I really love you, brother. I really do. I appreciate you, man. Not really, but I'll get over it. So I'll be honest, look, I hope Messi wins it. I'll be totally honest. I hate to do it as well. Garcia just runs under the ball. Higgins, they really need a token goal here, Saints. And Lawson Humphries just cleans it up and goes up that wing. What is going on with the impact at the contest from Saints? Albert, he is. It would be better for Geelong to win, Rebecca. I would have liked to have seen that, Dan, because I think it's harsh. That's fair enough, T. Rowan Marshall gets the kick in. Did Mitch mark it? Umpire says no. Brad Close under a bit of pressure. Windhager gets it back. Silvani out the back. This is nice from Saints. Bit of control here now. My pleasure. It's always weird, isn't it? It's weird, Joe. How are you, mate? Good to see you. Yeah, Camcop, crazy, isn't it, when you think they've got that history? Thank you very much, Gav. I appreciate you, my friend. I'm sorry my culinary delights make you feel nauseous. Yeah, Rayner, very bizarre start. That's better, though, from them. Hugo Garcia, chance to make it happen. To be fair, I just don't like the Spanish says, because they've ruined football for me. The Spanish ruined football with the whole tick-attacker nonsense. I think that's a big thing, DD, and I'm glad you've said that. Yeah, tough. You know what? I've got into the world of VPNs recently. IPTVs. So I've been big on that. Max Hall, quick handball. That is nice. Open up. Garcia off the left. Saints have one. Can that kickstart the Sainters? Says, so, Tiki-Taka, imagine Ross Lyon ball, yeah? So imagine Ross Lyon, but imagine his team have 70% possession. That's what Tiki-Taka is. And it's fucking boring to watch. I hope Hewitt gets up, but I sense a late change, don't you? Like Lord and Hewitt in the team. Tough. Did the same, mate. Did the same. Here's Mitch Edwards from the halfway line. Drills it up to half forward. Bit of work. Travalega gives it off. Hunter Clark back to Toby. Here they go now. Saints can run. What was the delay in that kick? Hey, Merrick, how are you? Yes, says. And then everyone started doing it because it worked. And it's absolutely ruined football. No, Corey, I mean, the thing I'll say, James, is if you look at the data that Corey Enright is responsible for, the improvement is absolutely massive. I'm with you, Rainer. Merrick, I really appreciate you and thank you very much. And I'll be honest, I've been a big baby about it. I've sucked about it. I've had a little bit of tears. I've got emotional. And I will get over it. But I do appreciate it, mate. I do appreciate it. I'll grow up one day. I would like to see Flynn Young in, but I kind of feel stink that Flynn Young doesn't get the option to start. Hey, tough, mate. I'm a big fan. Here we are. Surely that was holding the ball on Philippo. Darcy gives it off to Philippo. PommyInOz royalty. It's an absolute dirt kick. Campbell Gray wrestles it to the ground. And good tackle pressure from the Saints. The forward pressure. That's what it's going to be. Hey, I appreciate you, Gav. Hey, and you know what? People in that video said Rowan Marshall's gash. Good goal. Hey, says, yeah. And you know what? I just really want to see a final, man. Like, I really believed. Good response, exactly. You know, I'm going to treat myself tomorrow to a new chair. If you want to kick a man while he's down, Teresa, you can do. Eclectic. That's a big word, Gav. Good stoppage for Kraft, eh? I really like Rowan Marshall. I'm a big fan. Good goal. Yeah, he is, James. So Carlton dropped Ollie Hollands, Flynn Riley, and Jack Eisen. And in came Cooper Lord, Liam Reedy, and Blake Acres. Hey, Dee, I love that. Yeah, I've heard. I reckon a few people will be, buddy. I really want him, though. Where do you stand on him, mate, at Carlton? Yeah, tough. I don't know. I might splurge tomorrow. But this one's cooked. Tap down. Garcia. Dangerous looking kick. You know what I've noticed with the Saints is it's almost like they're trying to play Harlem Globetrotter football, but with under sevens ability. Magpie Army, don't worry about it, mate. Marshall needs to stay. Yeah, Bradman, look. I do think you'll trade him, though, won't you? Mate, it's absolutely cooked. The repair job of this is fucked. So I bought a new chair, right? I brought a new chair, and what happened is it got damaged in transit. And I just never contacted the company. So this is like my first ever chair. That's better. Hunter Clark drills it into the goal square. Oh, why is Higgins the lead? You know what, DD? I think, you know what? Call me mental. I think Rowan Marshall is at Carlton next year. You see, Bradman's dad, I said this when you were linked with TDK. Yeah, but says I do sit on them quite a bit, and genuinely, I'm getting back problems for this, and the whole cushion is broken here. Quick hands. Hunter Clark. Hunter Clark is such a cock tease, isn't he? Hunter Clark is the edging of the AFL football world. Brad Close handballs it off. James Warple. Cal Wilkie spoils to the front. Silvani, deflection. Bailey Smith, pressure on. Mullin, Campbell Gray, Hugo Garcia. Tell you what, this is such a frantic game. Nah, DD, my back has hurt the last two streams, so I think tomorrow I'm going to buy a new chair. Hey, Ren, I'm a big Rowan Marsh fan. Yeah, but Teresa, where would you rather go? Geelong? Place that smells of fucking cow shit? Or Carlton? I know where I'd rather be. Feel like that was like the Pom version of going to Lygon Street. Of who was Michael Clark's ex-girlfriend who used to do that Australian ad? Lara Bingle. Have I just done the Australia advert, but the Lygon version? Do you want to come to? Do you want to go somewhere that smells of cow shit? Do you want to come to Carlton? Where would you rather be? Oh dear. Thank you very much, Mr. Cop. I appreciate you, buddy. I'll be okay. I'll get over it. I'm a big boy. Guy, mate, it's tough. Nah, but Teresa, it just smells of cow dung. It does. I have a few wee Italian restaurants. Lara Bingle, mate, Lara Bingle. That's all I remember from Australia. Where the bloody hell are you? That is the worst Australian accent I've ever done, so I really apologise, chat. Genuinely. Genuinely. What? What's gone on? Why did you move Caminiti from the forward line full time to the back line? Because I feel like you've totally warped his game, and I actually liked him as a forward. I couldn't agree more, Rainer. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, but Magnus, like, at the end of the day, cow shit. I suppose. Yeah, that's beautiful when it says, G'day. G'day, Josh. G'day, mate. Did Lara get me over here? She didn't, no, but I just remember the advert. It was on all the fucking time. From memory, I think it was when you were Tandukrans and the Ashes as well. So it was just like rubbing it in. Actually doing all right for energy levels considering I've only had 45 minutes sleep. Guy, hopefully it improves for you, mate. He says, I mean, that's what's beautiful, like, the whole brotherhood, sisterhood of sport, isn't it? Like, I think people forget we focus a lot on the negatives of sporting communities, but I think we also miss the biggest thing is I think sport is overwhelmingly positive. So, like, it's like, you know what annoys me? Like, the Argentinian team. A lot of the focus will be on the fact that they did a Falklands War reference, right? And they sing the Falklands War song. But you're also forgetting that the scenes in like the favelas and things of like the Argentinian people all together, the images of like English kids watching the sport and big screens in city centres. It's easy to get caught up in the negatives, but sport is beautiful, really. Says, I couldn't sleep. I was too nervous and like, without getting all soppy, the World Cup meant something to my granddad, and I really believed I was going to see a World Cup and get to share a moment with him, and it just didn't happen. So I just couldn't sleep last night. Coles, I'm so sorry, mate. Look, it's tough. Oh, you've got plenty of time though. Pressure needs to be better though. I just couldn't get to sleep. Yeah, Teresa, it's been beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, I agree, Rayner, and says, look, like I just genuinely think, like, what's annoyed me is, look, as gutted as I am about England Argentina, hearing about Jude Bellingham falling out at the end and stuff. There's so many positives of the game, man. Like, do you know what I mean? Coles, mate. I feel for you, bro. I really do. I hope you know that, and that's sincere, man. Not worse than your team not being good. Any update on Mark O'Connor? He was on the bench for about 6 hours, 40 minutes. Hey, T, that's beautiful, that. Are you ready for our mighty Perth Bears? Can't wait for that. I'm not too sure. It hasn't been leaked. It looked like he said something during the celebration at the end of the game. Bradman's dad, if you're here in calls, what was the idea around getting TDK? Hey, Cools, I really appreciate you, mate. Much love to you, brother. Yo, yeah, like the biffed. A touche. Don't do it. I can't wait, Teresa. I'm so glad that I'm a member with you. We're inaugural members. Look at us. No, says, look, I'm proud of them. Look, I'm genuinely proud of them. And you know what? I'll probably do a watch along on Sunday for the third place playoff. and stop being a suck and be proud of my boys. I'm just gutted, man. I'm just gutted. I really believed. Really believed. I'm just gutted, man. Yeah, Nog, it's like a poison chalice, isn't it, though, playing it? But, I mean, look, you got to support them to the end. Hey, DJ, I absolutely fucking love that for you, mate. How did the park run? Have you done the history tour of Icon Park? I really recommend it. It's really good. It's really, really good. Genuinely, really well worth it. Like, I learned so much about the football club. Here we go. Second quarter underway. Can Saints rally here? Oh, that's way too easy. The offloads in tackles have been diarrhea. Big pressure here. Brad Hill fumbles. Mears will get the stoppage. Gav, really well worth it, mate. Honestly, really good. Like I froth. Like, I know this will surprise you all. I love my history, so I like history that I can feel connected to and touch and feel. And that was just really cool, man. Like, that's why I bought this Guernsey. I bought the vintage Guernsey that they released because I love shit like that. Nice little kick down. That's bad by the Saints. Good transition there. Darcy Wilson attacks the ball. Hugo Garcia. It's another shocking entry, though. Way too easy. Slip and slide. Jay Clark under pressure, and Connor Sullivan sees it out. Great tackle pressure, though, from the Saints. Hey, DJ, mate, honestly, really well worth it. Like, honestly, like, I thoroughly enjoyed it. No, my hair's just grown out. I'm due a haircut probably Monday. I might go and get it done tomorrow, though. I've got a bit of time off in the morning. It's just my hair's flat. It's had no product in, no sleep. Little bit forlorn. Do you know what I mean? I've got broken up with my first girlfriend hair, is what I'd like to call it, Atouche. Like, I've got oversized hoodie on. I'm in me comfy pants. Really, I just want a box of After Eight mints. Good mark there by Sam de Koning. He goes inside to James Warple. Warple, sidestep. Good little kick inside. Oh, that is way too easy. Great bodywork from the Polk dog. It did, yeah. I was I was in a bad way, probably from about 7 till about 8:30. I'll be honest. He's Scott, 100%. They are very blonde, aren't they? Yeah, I always thought that. mate, I've just been listening to Hawthorne Heights all day. I appreciate you too. Bradman, yeah, it's been very weird, mate. Bradman's dad. Here we are. Polkenhorn. Lovely kick. Oh, poster. It was a beautiful flight, though, of the ball. 4 goals, 3. 2 goals, zip. That Geelong support looks fucking happy. Tiger Time, do you reckon that's like just their draft requirements? Do you reckon like they just disregard you if you've got dark hair? Nas? Oh, that's a shot. You know what it is as well? It's just these little basics that St Kilda cook up. Good tackle there from Nas, though. That could be 50. That's got to be 50. What? How's that not a reversal? Oh, my God. What a calamity of errors from St Kilda. Dede, I'm looking forward to it, mate. Is he allowed to make decisions? I really like it, Rainer. Honestly, it's really comfy as well. I went the long sleeves, man. I don't often do that. It's a behind. You know what, though? Woody, crazy that. TT, hey, look, a broken clock's right at least twice a day. You expect better from Nas there, guy, though, don't you? But it's harsh. I like Tom Stewart as well. Inside to the goal square. Some of these matchups when the ball goes inside D50 is bizarre from Saints. Hey, Chips, how are you, mate? Mason Wood here. He's going to look for the switch. Saints really need to get a tidy up here. Hey, Norga, I'm a big fan. I really like it, though. We'll be debuting it in the Carlton stream. Oh, my God. These kicks outside of D, like, Saints need to sharpen up. Their execution of the basics is shocking. Cal Wilkie brings it forward to ground. Oh, Silvani, silky hands. Turns it straight over, though. Brian Myers. Oh, ho, ho, ho. The Leo Messi of the football world. 5 goals, 4. I think that's a fair call, that, Rayner. What a player, isn't he, Blue Bagger? Wouldn't mind. Hey, tell you what, wouldn't mind a bit of Marsh and Mears at the fucking Blues, I tell you. Hey, he can play. Hey, Guy, love you, brother. Mate, honestly, I know it's tough, man, but I'm sending my love, man. Yeah, but T, how many other clubs have a PommyInOz, mate? Sam de Koning inside 50. Jack Silvani spills an uncontested, puts pressure on. Brad Close couldn't pick it up, and Windhager has to fashion an exit. Damien Hill looks smick, won't he? He had a partial ACL. Partial ACL tear. Gav. T. I don't like Bont. I thought this was a well-established Pom fact. T. It's like Pom law. Heaney, though. Now we're talking. T. Like, do you know a guy? Game on the blower. Ron Marshall, quick hands. Philippo dinks it on the boot. Bit of a foot race here. Liam Ryan from long downtown. Oh, that is as good as one of the carpets he sells. Great goal. 3 goals, 0. 5 goals, 4. Says, I agree. Yeah, they were just taking this precaution because it's a partial tear, so he hasn't had it surgically removed. So he was on a heavily managed minutes the first couple of VFL games. Good goal, that. You know, the goal umpire there, he's absolutely milked that, hasn't he? Like, mate, just fucking watch it go for it. Oh, my gosh. They have chalked it off, chat. That's a great, to be fair, great defensive effort, but fuck me, that's stiff. Lawson Humphrey to get us back underway. Yeah, Rayner, it's crazy, isn't it, mate? Yeah, Liam Reedy, mate. My new boy, T. You haven't been around so long. I've gone from him being AI to he's now my boy. Me and Reedy are tight now. Love Liam Reedy. I'm all about the Reed dog. De Koning taps it down. And they'll get another stoppage. 14-12 to play in this second. He did. He did indeed, Langy. Max Holmes goes out the back. This isn't better. Look at how smooth Geelong are. How's that a block? How did Geelong win that free? Shannon Neal blocked Brad Close and it went against St Kilda. Hey, thank you very much, Frank. I really appreciate you, mate. I really appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. TT, mate, look. I am never happier when I'm wrong about a player because if I'm negative about a player, it means they're going to have a good career. I was very impressed with his VFL work. Very, very impressed with his VFL work. Hidden trick. Who are we saying the game is rigged? Quick hands inside. Dinky little kick. That could be way too easy. Silvani under a bit of pressure. Brad Hill, George Gregan's it. Should be holding the ball. It is. Woody, crazy, mate. I don't know, DD. That's what I'm asking. Like, what's the max fixing game? Oh, no, DD, I was more impressed with his defensive application and his second and third efforts, which was my umbrage with him in the seniors. So it was good to see him do that. He was against Hawthorn. But I was more impressed with his movement around the ground. Thought he unlocked something. Brian Myers here. Very deliberate kicking motion. Bangs it through. And you know what? There was people who said on my video that Brian Myers is shit. Hey, Mark, how are you, mate? Guy, mate. Scary. You know what he looks like? Do you remember George Bailey batting Uncle Acker? No, I was worrying about... Look, I was looking at how he is. Hey, Droffs, mate. I like him. Guy, he's a good little player, man. Look, I know you're playing him, though, so I'm not going to argue with you. Is there a match fixing syndicate here in the AFL? I like that. 12:28. Bailey Smith, nowhere to go. Mitch Edwards, tackle down. Hey, Tough, I try to always go with their traits, if I can. Dottie, I see what you're trying to do there. Good work. Did you, Langy? That's really sick. Was he like ridiculous then? Guy, mate, it's a tough watch if you're a Sainter, mate. And we got a stoppage. It's been a very bizarre performance from the Saints. Mitch Edwards, good handball, Warple. It's a one-on-one inside 50. And Ollie Henry. Ah, To be fair, it works for him, though, Joes. Right now, I'm with you. Fucking hell! You'd say that was 50-50, wouldn't you? He is theatrical. That is disappointing. Did you get to bowl at him, Langy? Yeah, it's interesting that they're really looking to isolate Wilkie, isn't it? Hey, Chills. You see, I like a little bit of a quirk, though. Do you like a little bit of a quirk? Yeah, TT. I don't like the fabrication of the atmosphere. You know what, Saints fans, love your opinion of this, but it looks like Nasser's struggled on the ball. Would you just swing him at halfback just to put him in the danger zone? I haven't checked it, Doddy, but I wouldn't be surprised. Myers and Travalega sees it out of bounds. 10:46 to play in the second. Who's the best cricket you've ever played against, Langy? Hey, you know what? That Uslin Mullin is a beast and a behind. Yeah, but you kind of got to get him into the game, though, haven't you, Cools? The earth is flat. MCY. Big call. I like it, though. Dempsey, that's way too easy. St Kilda are absolutely all over the show. Absolutely all over the show. Oh, there we are. Dee, that's elite by you, mate. Very easy, isn't it, Damien? Very easy, mate. Pokes, I've been giving you big ups on your... Oh, what is going on here? Manor nearly ghosted a goal there. 48-13. Yeah, Cools, though. Would you move him to halfback in this game? Just try and get him away from that tag. Gav, I can feel it, mate. Oh, that's just too easy. Polkinghorn is just having an absolute field day. What's a good hobby? What do you like doing? Like, are you creative? Are you sporty? Hey, Andy, how are you, mate? It'd be nice, wouldn't it? It'd be good. Here we are, the Polk Dog. And a behind. 49-13. Mrs. Pom, you look very forlorn. Hunter Clark, though, to be fair, like I said earlier, he is the AFL version of being edged. Nice mark there from Henry. Campbell Gray goes off. Max Hall drills it towards the goal square and a behind. Magnus, don't mind it. Yeah, what kind of things do you like doing? You know what? I have no idea what the folklore is of the chat's hatred for St Kilda, but I've got a lot of time for it. Dancing out from Hugo Garcia. It's another loose kick. It's way too easy. That's elite, that from you. What the? Hunter Clark kicks it in and Marshall takes the mark. And boy, oh boy, did they need that. 7 minutes to play. It was down in our show earlier. You thought trying like indoor golf in the golf simulator. You can sit there and have a few beers, get a few lessons, and just enjoy life. Like, I think there's something quite cathartic about just hitting a golf ball, mate. Marshall, land shot. Liam Ryan tries to make something happen. Jack Higgins back heels it into the mixer. Mitch Owens thought about it, puts Darcy Moore under pressure. And out they come, Warple. Air shot. Was that a push in the back? Adkins under horrific pressure and he gets it out, Mitch Edwards. That's beautiful by Geelong. How are you? Thank you, Rational Roman. I appreciate you, mate. Needed that mark. And Ryan Burns takes it. It's a tough watch, Magnus. Chills, you know, whatever happened today when internet is ruined. Yeah, Donny, that's something that I would definitely recommend. If you live near the sea as well, just hitting golf balls, like you can go to a dodgy $2 shop, a dodgy version of cash converters, and they'll have like a bucket of old balata balls and just smack the fuck at them into the sea. Teresa, just another level. Chills, do you remember the good old days? Like, the internet's ruined it, but when you could, order pizzas to the grumpy old guy? Blue Bagger, it's a good analogy. Well, out our way. Out our way, me. And that's easy for Myers. What suburb are you looking? Because there's X-Golfs like in Preston. There's like a couple of X-Golfs around Preston way. Bit of Seinfeld. Like, if Slobber, always get custom fit. Because if you add an inch to the handle, as opposed to it being cut at manufacture, it changes the shaft massively. So always get it custom fit. You know what? One of the big secrets, Slobbo, get someone to custom fit your grip as well, size, because that's a big part of it as well. Hey, Guy, mate, Still plenty of time to go. Like, I know it's bad, but, like, hopefully you show something. James Warple drills it in. 50, plays 14. Bouncing ball. Saints have really struggled with a ground ball inside 50. And they get it cleared. All good, Slobber. Sharman gives it off. That's a bullet-like handball. And Jack Higgins gives the Saints something to cheer about. Slobber, 100%. Magnus, sometimes you can do it. No, if you custom fit them at manufacturing, they'll just crimp. If you need them shortened, they'll do it. But they can order them in a length so they don't have to cut them down. So that means you get a true flex of the shaft. Every little notch you do, it becomes a little bit firmer. So if you're stiff, say, you take an inch off, it's like almost extra stiff. I don't know, Rational Roman. There's rumours that there is problems there. Which, is there? Do you think? I did. Philippo goes down the left wing. Spoiled. Yeah, but surely if you're Gold Coast, let's just say you're Gold Coast, and let's just say Rowell and Anderson hate Dimmer. Surely you sack Dimmer, don't you? Hey, LS, you kind of do it. Juice, you run the risk with this chat. Easy intercept mark. Coles, mate, grab yourself a cold one, buddy. Too easy. Like, honestly, Saints at half-time better get an absolute rollicking and come out here. So, LS, like, if that happens, like, let's just say there is a mass walkout. Like, surely, though, it's easy to sack the coach, though, innit? Oh, butter and honey Norga. That's good. That's a good mark from Nas. They need to turn this into a goal. Nas, selfish, goes at goal. That's crazy from Nas. Mate, in the hole. You've got to slide it in with a little bit of glue. Hey, Guy, I feel for you, mate. Bradman's dad, you've really hung out on Max King, haven't you? Looks like a behind, and it is. You know what, Rational Roman? I mean, look, I wouldn't take him at Carlton, but he's got history, hasn't he, with Essendon? Would you have him back? I mean, Dimmer at the Tasmania, it would be ideal, wouldn't it? But I just think Dimmer got lucky. Interchangeable. There was a company years ago that tried to patent it, but obviously when a golf ball is hit, it's taking a lot of pressure. There's a lot of impact, so it'd be almost impossible to make it, but there has been interlocking shafts and stuff trialed and stuff like that. Glad we're having shaft talk. Coles, he does feel that way. And there we are. Saints get a decision, and Rowan Marshall going to have a shot at goal. Yeah, I think there was like a quick click shaft. Just don't cross the shafts. As long as the shafts don't touch. Magnus, just go down harder, mate. It's all in the compression. And that's a banana ball from Rowan Marshall. They did Tiger time. Oh, Jack Higgins nearly takes him, and Max Holmes clears his lines. It's been very easy for Geelong this first half. Can Mason Wood give them something? And Philippo's probably going to see us out at the end of this half. Yeah, I'm a big True Temper fan, Langy. It's been poor, hasn't it, Mike? Go on, LS. I probably wouldn't do. I wouldn't trust it unless it's got fucking glued in with arrowdite. Gav, it feels better without it, I think. Look, being a football fan, you see it a lot. You see it a lot, unfortunately. Right? You see it a lot, unfortunately, historically. Is it rigged? I don't know. Some decisions have gone their way. I'll let you guys decide. I'll say this. Look, England were their own worst enemy. Own worst enemy. So I'm not even going to say we were robbed. We probably deserved it. You play with fire, you get burnt. Right, chat, we'll go for a little bit of a break. Right, we'll be back at 9 p.m. because I'm busting for a wee. So I will. I'd love a 15-minute nap. I'm doing all right, aren't I? Doing all right for 45 minutes sleep. I'm going all right. What can I put as a half-time thing? That's going to be a problem, isn't it? Saints versus Geelong. How is the AFL website still down? Pretty impressive that the AFL's website's still down. I wonder why that is. There's got to be something wrong. I wonder if they've been hacked or something. It's going to be interesting. But chat, Lucinda, it's all right, my darling. Yeah, mate, honestly, you play with fire, you get burnt. So there you are. Right, chat. I'll leave you with this, and I will be back. How are we, beautiful people? How are we? Big second half for the Saints. They're in a wee bit of bother, as they say in Bonnie, Scotland. How are we all? That was a great fight, that hidden trick. Hey, Bradman's dad, that's the spirit, my friend. That's my spirit. Oh, dear. Big second half. Been busy on the old content train. I'm going to sleep well tonight, chat. You know that. I'm going to sleep absolutely beautifully, and I'm looking forward to it, you know. Hey, Alan, mate, I've had 45 minutes sleep, brother. Really, Smitter? That's really cool. Whereabouts are you, legend? Don't dox yourself, obviously. Who knows, hidden trick, mate? Who knows, my friend? You know what? I'm thinking of starting another channel. You know, I've really enjoyed doing the round ball. That might just specialise in round ball watch-alongs. Oh, Smitzer, that's okay. Don't worry. Well, that's pretty cool, that, brother. Anyway, we love the Gypsy King. We love the Gypsy King. Alan, I rate that, mate, from you. That's commitment to the cause, brother. Hey, Guy, mate, look, I try and appease all my fans, you know that. I try and spread the love, if I can. Yeah, Premier League might do a little bit of La Liga as well. The way that the algorithm's changed, it like absolutely cooks your algorithm now if you do like multiple things. So that's going to be a bit of a bugbear. So if people are interested in that, I'd like to do that. Because like it is my native game, and I do get told to piss off to it at least once a week, so I might as well piss off to it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I might as well piss off to it every so often. Like, sometimes you've got to do it, eh? But it is my, I have, this, like, couple of weeks, I've realised how much I love the game. Usually, like, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Yeah, Rainer, it's crazy. Like, my back end as well is absolutely cooked. Clip that. Clip that. Jels, mate, it was good. It was good to see. It was good to see. We do love it round here. Hey, Bradman's dad, 100%. Yeah, Alan, I still haven't got over it, really. Could be. Hey, Guy, it's always good value, mate. You can't beat a shaft, mate. I like mine 1/2 inch long. So what are our predictions for the second? Oh, Smitzer. Spread the love. Yeah, sometimes you've got to make sure that your tip's sufficiently lubed, though, haven't you? And if I go that way, there we are. That's better. Hey, Pom, pretend you're a YouTuber. AFL. Look, I genuinely don't care. I'll be honest. I haven't got a dog in this fight. I tipped St Kilda for what it's worth. I believed. So that absolutely fucking backfired, didn't it? Wasn't my finest Pom work, but I mean, there we go. At least Brad Hill looks happy. There we go. Big 2 quarters for the Saints. Can they pull something round for Bradman's dad and Guy, our good friends? Here we go. Philippo, absolutely donkey there. And that's a donkey handball as well. Wilshire runs into a brick wall. That's desperation from Stocker, who concedes the high. Hey, Cools, we wish you luck, mate. Cools. Bradman's dad and Guy, big Sainters. And that's a better mark there from Mason. Here is Nass. He has started down the back, so maybe they listen to us, Cools. Nice kick to Mitch. And up and under. Oh, Hugo Garcia spills it. Do like a little bit of the warps, man. A shaft half full. How's your missus feel about that, bro? Chat, you do descend into chaos. It's why you are the best chat in the world. You know that. Ron Marshall dinks one to full forward. That's way too easy. And Jack Henry gobbles that up. Dangerous kick. Finds its man. And Bailey Smith will roll it out here. Yeah, I do like a little bit of the Warpedo. Do you reckon Beatty's going to debut this week, DD? And that's way too easy. That transition was simply sublime. Oh, Smitzer, I like that. They have been, Chris. How are you, mate? Good to see you, my friend. Nothing worse than half a cucumber. Treat myself, actually, at lunch to some lengthways cucumbers. And that's way too easy. Shannon Neal nails that fruit. 8 goals 8. 3 goals 5. I do love a little bit of the beats. The beats. Saints, like, forward half zone is absolutely donkey. Hey, Ron, how are you doing? What the fuck was that celebration from Shannon? Is Shannon Neal okay? It's like a fucking nervous tick. Hey, he just said down the hatchet with the shaft. Yeah, Fred, he's a bizarre one, Caminiti. Oh, Nass runs himself into trouble. How's that not holding the ball umps? Jesus, the umpire's smoking the wacky. Philippo, handballs out into trouble. It's just so sloppy from the Saints. They're about as connected as me and my ex. Tommy Atkins gets the handball away, and here they come now. Brad Close in of space. Tommy Atkins, look at the running here. Just running for each other. Lawson Humphreys keeps it going. Good little give and go. That's beautiful. Lawson Humphreys. Oh, that would have been sexy if that had gone through. Doddy, you can't do it. Thank you, up the guts, mate. I've had 45 minutes sleep and I've recorded about 6 winners today, videos today. Ah, Nogga, that's where we're about. That's what we're about. That is shocking, man. Edwards, fair enough. Tequila, it makes me happy. Oh, Dee. Wouldn't mind seeing a bit of the beat dog, mate. He can play foosball. And that is kicked out of bounds on the full. Jesus, look how hard she's fucking rubbing on that. Oh, sorry, he. Apologies. If Henry VIII played AFL footy, what position would he play? Centre half back. Good question. That is the calibre of question I enjoy. You're not a fan of Cooper Gretsch? Never had any issues with Cooper, to be honest. He's always been kind to me, man. So, look, if you're biased, you're biased, man. Mason Wood kicks it inside. And Marshall takes the mark. Coles, mate, do you reckon you're trying to get it? Hey, look, great minds, Fred. Great minds. Bradman's dad, which is weird because that was like a big thing in your off-season. You were talking about fitness. Rowan bangs that through. That's better. 4 goals 5, 8 goals 9. Is Caminiti like one who divides your fan base? You know what I'm really happy about, Didi, is I've done a video of 2 players and they've played well this week. So, like... Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't usually happen with me, but I would say if you've got Buku Karmis in Supercoach, he's about to go off this week. Hey, Damien, he's been beautiful to watch, hasn't he? Half forward, you think, Norga? I think he'd like to be behind the ball, marshalling the troops. So that's why I went back. I see your point, though. It's definitely in the key positions. Brought down. Silvani. He's swarmed upon. That's a beautiful handball by Ollie Henry. Sean Manor. Oh, I'll tell you what, Geelong. Big call. In the next 10 minutes, we're going to see a contender for goal of the season. Yeah, Bradman's dad. I thought that was like in the AFL, though. I'm pretty sure. Wasn't that like pre-season something that they talked about a lot? That you were working heavily on the fitness and the aerobic capacity. Oh, Darcy Wilson beats everyone and then shonks a kick. Max Hall. That's better. That's better. Just take your time, Canby. Take your time. Crossroads Demon, thank you very much, mate. Fucking shit, to be honest. I said it in my review. I don't know if you watched it. There's levels to this game. Gav will hate me for saying this. You're just 3 levels better. Five goals 5, 8 goals 10. Well, Bradman's dad. I mean, look, what would you change? So, look, Guy calls Bradman's dad. Guy, I give you the keys to Saints. You're now Andrew Bassett. What are the first 3 moves you make? Thank you, Crossroad Demons. Like, Hawks and Brisbane are my picks to win this thing, so I was disappointed with our IQ, mate. Like, fuck me. It's like men versus boys. Darcy Wilson kicks it down. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. I see what you're saying, Gav, but I was quite critical of the players, wasn't I? But in reality, they're just a lot better than us. You know what? I was today years old, Rainer, when Andrew Bassett was a footballer. I just thought he was a businessman. Oh, it's a shocking kick. Flagmantle. Still dubious on Flagmantle, Fred. New coach, new skills, fitness coach, and a new drafting team. Yeah, but then you've also got to watch that third and fourth quarter. If that game went for another quarter, Hawks would have beaten them. But that was the out year, that first half. You don't often see the pressure and the intensity around the ball. So I see what you're saying, but that was the outlier. Like, we were just not at the races, man. And when you're playing a side that's better than you, you've got to be at the races. Philippo, quick hands inside. That's nice. Now, this is where Saints have come unstuck. The next kick. Good mark by the cam dog. Gav, 24-game season, though, innit? Like, I'd love to have 2 bad games a year. You know what I think, right? Do you remember 4 years ago, Rich Ewan, Saints forward line was like almost full of defensive pressure, small forwards, and no sexy finisher? It feels like they've just gone the other way and just gone for pure sex, no pressure. Like it probably needed half the change. I agree, Fred. I think they're really good. I'm just still dubious on them. Pappers, I've been better, mate, but I'm better to be streaming with you guys and goes. Tom Stewart, Lawson Humphries. Can I just say, Liam Ryan did well there to get that. Crossroads, I'd pay to see that. You know what? Great historical knowledge from you, mate. Actually, shout out you. Dunning-Kruger, how are you, my friend? Look, I agree. I think it's going to be hard. Who are your picks for your Brownlow chat? Give me your top 3. Hey, Papas, good to see you, my friend. Nails it. You know what? 41-58. There's a chance. Amadeus. Amadeus. Cool. It feels more than 3 goals, doesn't it? Now, Guy, look, I love yours, Cools, and Bradman's dad's thoughts. I agree. I feel like you need a lot more. Celebrating 3 goals down when you've been playing like you are is fucking crazy work. Bill Oddie would be an amazing back pocket. De Koning. Bailey Smith. Hunter Clark. Oh, that's a nice handball. Darcy Wilson out in space. There's leads galore if he hits it. What the fuck-a-doodle-do is Darcy Wilson doing? Jeepers, it's the basic execution. You're going Dacre stunning. I didn't swear, Robert. I just mentioned it's a Latvian form of chicken. The fuck-a-doodle-do. Instead of cock-a-doodle-doo, it goes, oh, yeah. Oh, this is it. Turnover footy from Saints. Oh. Jesus, Henry, Christoph. What are they doing? Darcy Pilson. Cooper Sharman, his AI. Mate, he could be. Gav, did you appreciate that? I thought that was good. I don't mind that from you, Dunning-Krieg. I actually, I think you might be right. I do feel like Pomspiracy, I do feel like there's a little bit of an underlying undercurrent not to get him to win it. I feel like they're dragging the drama in. Here we are, Brian Myers, clever. Patrick Dangerfield's going to run in and make it about himself. Good night, David. Love you to pieces, my favourite eldest son. So, I don't mind that. Rick Mail, I feel, Fred. I don't know about you. I feel like he'd be a good ruck rover. Danny Krieger, you know what? My smoky genuinely is Cripps. I think Cripps has polled 3 votes in all of Carlton's wins. So that's 21 votes, and Cripps just polls votes. You know what? How often? You know what, Rainer? I'd love your chats. I think the difference between the top 6 and the bottom 12 is, have you noticed the top 6, if they miss, they lock it in, versus the bottom 12, they get killed on turnover. If they miss, they get punished. Like, you watch Carlton, they miss an easy chance, 6 points down the other end. Brisbane, Fremantle, Sydney, they miss Hawthorn, they lock that motherfucker in until they get another 6 points. Like, you don't get them on the counter. How much is the crowd? I reckon 17 foul. Crossroads, yeah, 1,000%. Cripps will retire at Carlton. Alan, I genuinely think he will, because I think people forget Cripps polls when Carlton are rubbish. I reckon he's got minimum 10 votes when Carlton lost them games. So that would put him on about 32. And everyone will be like, nah. Walsh versus Cripps, just go historically when they both have 25 touches. Cripps cleans him up. Gav, this Hawthorn game really gets to you, doesn't it, bro? And I love you. He shouldn't get to you, man, because, who cares at the end of the day? Pappas, it stayed where it was, mate. Yeah, Rainer, it's like crazy, isn't it? And now this is the discipline here. Like, Saints are in the game and they're killing themselves. You could say they were fuges. Strumming my pain with his fingers. One time. Danger from about 950 yards. Misses everything. Yeah, no, I mean, look, I always find it weird when people say Cripps doesn't deserve the Brownlows. Like, maybe I look at it, it might be my sock that's a shocking kick. What are Saints doing? Maybe it's my football background, right? But individual awards don't bother me. Like, if Nick Dacos wins a Brownlow, I couldn't give less of a shit. But, like, people seem to get really upset about it. But, like, I don't care. Like, Cripps not winning it, I couldn't give a shit. Like, Cripps doesn't win the Brownlow this year and he doesn't finish in the top 20. Couldn't care. Too easy. Like, why is that in the AFL? Like, people get really upset about it. I feel you, Gav, but, like, I'll be honest, England were their own worst enemy today. Like, as upset as I am, we were deplorable in that last 30 minutes. Now they've stuck by him, Alan. So, like, I'll take it. We're just not smart enough. Yeah, doesn't it? Like, I see it. Like, when Lockie Neal won it, I saw people, like, coming for Brisbane fans and getting really nancy about it. I'm like, who gives a fuck? Like, it's cool if he wins one. But I'd rather win a flag, do you know what I mean? James, I wouldn't say it's one that you'd probably... If you got up at 3 a.m. to do a watch-along, you'd be incredibly pissed. Yeah, Gav was trying to dick me. Like, it's cool if your player wins it. I mean, I'm with you, though, Uncle. Like, I'd love Bont to win it. I'd love Bont to win it, but, like... Do you think Bont will really care? It'd be nice. Like, I want him to win it, but, like... I just don't know if it's, like, the be-all and end-all, really. Connor Sullivan... You see, Damien, I think that's cool. But I just see the amount of hate I saw Cripps receive, Neil receive. Like, it's not that... I hate to be that guy, not that deep, bro. Might give him a text at full time saying GG's. Yeah, I'm with you, Langy. I'm with you. Yeah, Didi, it does feel that way. Like, I remember when Nat Fife won his second and people were, like, saying he didn't deserve it. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, Raul copped it as well, T. He was fucking sensational. Oh, Windhager hits the man in front. Big tackle from Campbell Lake and a stoppage. Yeah, he did, Crossroads. Max Hall! There's life, chat. There's life. Yeah, I'd say, like, I'd never, like, hate about it. I'd never hate about it. I'm not too sure why people do. DD, you know what? People who are old enough to remember before there was, like, online gambling, was there all this fallout when someone didn't win it? Yeah, I'm with you, Gav. I like a smoky. Was there the same level of vitriol? Like, I remember Diesel got robbed, didn't he? For, like, my AFL history isn't as good as it should be. But was there a lot of, like, vitrolic nature about it? Papas, I agree. Look. Because I also think, you know, when people complain about, like, today's society, about people moaning, I just think it's that we see more cunts moan, innit? Like, I think my mates still moan as much as they do now as they did 30, 40 years ago. I just see more idiots moan. Max Hall. And saved on the line, and out they come. I agree, LS. But, LS, to that point, I genuinely think a lot of it is you just see more of it. Oh, that's interesting, that, Gav. Yeah, Crossroads, I need to do a little bit better as well with my AFL history. But to that as well, you know when people say the modern day, like the internet generation is toxic? I disagree, because I still remember that level of bullying per capita with people that I knew. Now it's just en masse, in it. So, like, when you get some of my internet comments, I would say the percentage of people saying F off you, Pommy, C-U-N-T, is the same percentage as I have in my comments. I just get more comments than I get people coming up to me in the street. James, yeah, spot on. Make sure you hit the like, chat, please. Hey, I love you, guy. Yeah, you see, I agree, James. I just think it's kind of fugazied because you see more of it. I could be wrong, though. Norga, I find Twitter the worst. X is the worst for mine. Bradman, that would be harsh. Oh, Marshall to Myers! Oh, yes! Sign the little master up. Hey, Pappers, you get it sometimes, Pappers. I appreciate you, mate. Look, I put myself out there, so you do deserve it indirectly, but no one. No one's been a dick. They're all lovely. It's the good chat. Slobber, you know what? I'll watch it in the bath. Crossroads, I am team baggers this week, mate. Hey, Dunning-Kruger, really thank you for stopping by, mate. I appreciate you. Hey, up the guts, I would froth it. Hey, I'm big enough and ugly enough to take some abuse, as you know, Norga. I've got a good chat. I've got a good community that keep me happy. But like I say, genuinely, statistically, it's like 1 in 10,000 comments, right? Which would be the same as live, but it sometimes feels a little bit worse because you see it. Yeah, I'm with you, Gav. Like, it sometimes makes you feel like it's worse than it is, but in reality, it probably isn't as bad. No one's been mean to me. No one's been mean to me, baby. I'm fine. I'm big enough and ugly enough. Yeah, Pappers, and you know what? It just happens. Yeah, Alan, he's going to be there forever, mate. LS, hey, look, you know what? I'll copy. You know what, though? I don't mind if people attack my opinion. It's when people have no attack and they just go with the Pom thing. Fucking winds me up. The biggest George Gregan in the back line there from Geelong. How's that get away with it? No, I don't double. I'd rather not. You don't really want negativity if you can help it, but I just genuinely that is what gets me. It's not so much the comments. The best way to describe it. I don't want to come across arrogant, but I always treat, if you've put thought into your opinion, even if it's stupid, I will give you the respect of replying to you with the energy you've given. So, like, if you said to me that you believe the sky was black and this was the reason, I could see you've put effort in, you've come to the wrong conclusion. I will give you respect. If you, though, come across like a tit, I'll come across like a tit. Crossroads, $7.99. Buy yourself a coffee. Thank you very much, mate. Let's hope the Hawks make the granny. Good night, folks. I love you, Crossroad. Thank you for stopping by. Mate, basically a Luke Hodge regen. Get Carter. She was 15 years old. She was 15 years old. Yeah, Gav, you see, I'm always like, well, you and me disagree. And we have a good chat, don't we, about it? Daniel, look, look, like I said in my video, and some people have taken that the wrong way. With Wheatering, if it's of value, I'd do it. But it's got to be a good deal. Thank you, Uncle. All right, love. He's a Cockney. All right. I do like Jordan Butts, but I'm more of a Balassi man. Hey, Didi, really? That's crazy. How's that ball stay in? How did Geelong keep that in? You tit. You can't beat a tit. Here we are, Bailey. No, but you see, disagreements are good because you learn in a disagreement. If one of you thinks you're right and one of you's wrong, someone's right, you learn something. That's way. The transition has killed Saints, man. Cockney, somewhat, it's London. All right, Governor. Shine your shoes. So, he's either a Cockney or he's from Essex. You see, I'd do it for 2 firsts and something else. Nah, Gav, I'm with you, man. But I always think it's good. Like, everything I've learned is through a disagreement in my life. Everything. Oh, Polkinghorne has kicked like an apps. Polkinghorne, since I said he's got a beautiful kick and he kicked them first goals, 2 goals, has started to kick like Christopher Reeve after the horse. Hey, I love you too, Gav. Nice mark. Jai Clark. You know what, though, Rainer? I haven't been mighty impressed by Geelong. Hey, Mrs. Pom's in chat. I do have my moments. You know what? No, didn't he? Why did he delay the game? That could be a downfield, couldn't it? 20 seconds to go in this third. Why are they slipping so much? Hey, Damien, I love it. And there we are. That will see us for the third quarter. And somehow the Saints are in this. They only need 1 good quarter. LS, I'm with you. I'm with you. Look, I say this. If it's 2 firsts and say a prime second, I'm doing it. I do like Purr. But you know what, though, chat? I think that's dying in society. Everyone longs to be right. I actually enjoy being wrong because it means that there's a skill gap. Like some of the best things I've learned are through disagreements in my life, like with mates and pals and people just discussing. Like me and my mates in the UK, we talk about politics a lot, and we've got different levels of politics, and like we've never fallen out because we've always learned together. So like your mate will construct an opinion and look, I've changed my position politically on things. Oh my God, Teresa, my darling, 5 gifted. Get around my tea. Get around her. We've missed tea. Yeah, LS, I'd piggybacking myself. Piggybacking myself, bro. He says, yeah, look. I'm also a question asker. It's how I've learnt about football. Now, Bradman's dad, I'm always keen to do a game. Can't beat a filthy crumpet with butter. Chip Sounder, spot on, mate. Couldn't agree more. Daniel, look, I have my moments. I think in the grand scheme of things, my granddad used to say to me, if you are as right as many times you are wrong, you've done pretty well. And I always stand by that. Because if you break even, you've done pretty well, haven't you? Gav, I love that. But yeah, my pop always just say, if you can break even, you'll be all right. And like, I'll stand by that. You know what would be really nice on a crumpet? Bit of gravy. TT's nailed it as well. Don't you think? Could you imagine like a nice hot crumpet, yeah, with butter on, some fucking gravy on it? Oh, get around it. Rainer, in America they have a biscuit that they eat with gravy. What is a biscuit, Rainer? Ah, Kane, can you imagine a nice chip shop curry? Tough. You see, that's where I am. If you're open, I'm so about it, man. Like, I love having that back-to-back conversation, back and forth. I'm trying to bait my boy, Gav. I don't know if Gav's going to fall it. You know what? I do have gravy on some obscene shit. Sorry, Gav. I'm only joking. So is it like a hard scone or is it like a soft, stodgy scone? Oh, I reckon that would slap. So it's like Kentucky Fried Chicken gravy. Ah, why have I never had that? Oh, Kane, I'm in. Really, Crossroads? That sucks. Did someone time Gav out? You better not have blocked Gav, someone. If you've blocked my Gav chat, I tell you. Gotta check the fucking history here. Did someone block Gav? No, they didn't. Why are you saying rip Gav? Why can't I see it? Why am I not getting admin notifications? Zoe, are you doing something naughty? Gav's my boy. Don't be mean to Gav. I like Crossroads Demon too. See you at the crossroads. I was like, just because Gav doesn't like gravy and curry, look, you can't ban him. No, sorry, I just couldn't see anything in the admin log. And I was like, has Zoe removed my access? Has Zoe removed the access to the channel? Like, I can't even control my channel anymore. Chat, question while you're here without notice, right? I've got a new posh light. Right? Which light do you like better? Just tell me. Do you like that? Ah, okay, I missed it, sorry. Ah, I didn't know, Rainer. Ah, Gav, you got fucking hall pass, bro. You haven't got fucking hall pass, bro. So do you like that, James? Hey, I'll check it in a minute, Alex. When this finishes, I'll check it, brother. I did change it. The other light is better. Okay. There you are. There you are. And that's what the entries from Saints have been deplorable. I didn't. You sent it this morning, didn't you? I was, Daniel. I will check. I will check it out, DD. What's your best thing on top of a crumpet? You know what? I'm going to go Vegemite. Vegemite with butter, but it's got to be proper butter, not fucking margarine. Like actual butter. Polkinghorn drills it in. And Stocker looking like prime Luke Hodge out there. Hey, Alex, he would be nice, wouldn't he? I didn't mind Rowan's game either. Hey, now, Guy, never apologise, mate, for loving your team. Mate, never apologise. I don't mind a bit of passion here. Nutella, Vegemite. Yeah, Zoe, margarine, like, fucking hell. I'd rather put cat piss on a fucking sandwich. Honey, I don't mind a bit of honey. It's got to be Manuka honey, though. What type of crumpet? Is the different types of crumpet? A round A round one? Ah, Stocker, mate. Ah, James. I have got a blue light. I'll move it to this side, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Reece team's downgraded to 720 DP. They've got a problem, so usually I'm in 1080. Oh, what's going on there? That was an easy mark, and he's put it down, and Lawson Humphries will clear his line. Okay, can someone explain to me what hot honey is, Alex? What is hot honey? Thanks, Kane. Saying I'm not pretty. Ouch. I love you, Kane. Thought we were pals. So what is hot honey? Explain to me the difference between hot honey. If someone says to me it's just fucking microwaved honey, I'm going to lose it. Chili and honey, is it really? Ooh. Oh. You know what? Because spicy sweet things are nice. Free kick, Max Hall. Could you put a hot honey on a crumpet? Why did I not know about hot honey? That's a lead from Double. Oh, that sounds fucking... Oh, that sounds like a wrecked. That is a wrecked. Beef mince cottage cheese, hot honey. Thank me like that does sound quite nice. So, next stupid question from Uncle Pom. Hot honey. Can you buy that pre-done, or is it something that you make yourself? See you at the crossroads. Thank you, Dan. 799, forget the bud, but hey, mate, you can't beat it. So can you pre-buy that, or is that something that you make yourself? It'd be a good name for a shaft. Oh, Bailey Smith. That is world class. Kane, it's been a tough watch, hasn't it, brother? So, LS, would you recommend making it yourself or buying it? Alex, would you like? Is it better doing it yourself? 299 from Cools. Thank you very much, my friend. I'm sorry your team hasn't got up. Kai, mate, I'm not a big fan. I think you've ruined him going back and forward. You know what? I'm gonna. So what? First thing, what would you admit? So if I do beef mince, cottage cheese, I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. I'll try it. I've got some mince. I've got some mince pre-done for meal prep, so I might give that a whirl tomorrow at LS, mate, and I'll report back to you. I'm stoked about this now. English cuisine. Okay. How long you got? Sunday roast, tikka masala, sausage, egg and chips, ham, egg and chips, baked beans on toast, mate, all day, steak and kidney pie. Mate, controversial English cuisine all day long. Oh, Alice, I'm in now. That looks painful from Max Holmes. He better not have broke his leg, because if he has, I've got no fucking team left. Oh! Oh, I like a little bit of chipotle. Toad in the hole. Torn intercostal muscle, babe. And Henry takes the mark. That's a great goal by Ollie Henry. 13-11, 15 minutes to play. LS, I'm in. I'm actually looking for some, like, recipes. So, I'm up that. Am I supporting? You know what, Alex? Even though Argentina brought my heart, I'd rather Messi win it than Yamal. To be honest. Put some curry sauce that they be free. I reckon Gav. You can't beat a Cumberland sausage, my friend. I like a Cumberland. Dee Dee, fucking hell, man. I'm glad you're still here, my friend. I've got a feeling this is going to blow out now. Warple. Why did you delay the game? I actually think we win by 8, Alex. Call me crazy. Hey, I just met you. I actually think they need to sack the president, James. I think he's part of the problem as well. Why did he delay the game? Oh, tough. If you can send it to me, mate, I'd appreciate that. Hey, DD. Mate, glad you're here, brother. 14:20 to play. It's been so easy. You know what? Even though Saints have been close, they are so far away. Really, Teresa? I didn't notice that. They are They are pants. Is the best way to say it, Luke. They are very disappointing. It's been almost amateur-esque, their ball skills. I don't even think Geelong have been that good. Hey, Guy, I love you, brother. Where do I stand on the coaching? You see, I'm against Hurd coming in. That's an easy free kick to give. And Ollie Henry, high fives. That's 6 points. Koshi from Timu. Is there something below Timu? Here we are, Dempsey, 6 points. This could blow out. Yeah, I think they've just got to go untried coach. I'm going to be intrigued what Jake says because he really sold the win last week against Port as the greatest win of the time. James, did you hear that? Him describe the Port win? DJ, go back and watch Jake talk about Jake. Genuinely elite. Genuinely elite. Like he could like at the start I thought they looked out against you guys, James, but by the end of it Jake did such a good job. I would have believed they fucking had a world-class performance. It looked like he jarred his leg. It could be broken. It looked like it kind of divoted in the ground. Higgins behind. It's genuinely, I love Jake so much as well. Like, I really do. And Silvani takes the grab. They need this. And Jack, as he always did for Carlton, worth a goal up top. Hey, Jill, hi, my lovely. Good to see you. How's the degree coming on? I genuinely, he was fucking good from Jake, to be fair. I love him so much. Enjoy Chips. Honestly, I love Jake so much. But genuinely, as he rambled on, I started to think, congratulations, Joe, kicking ass, loving it. But honestly, when I was listening to the more he went on, I was like, maybe I watched the game wrong. Like, James, honestly, when he was going on, I was like, fuck, maybe they were better than I thought. Yeah, but I think he's got too many friends in the media, don't you, Magnus? Goes into the pocket. Like, I thought Voss got quite an easy ride because he's got a lot of pals in the media as well. Wilshire back inside. Behind. Yeah, Didi, and that's what annoys me. There's not enough impartiality. Have you noticed as well? Like I talked about this ages ago. Listen to the questions that Fagan gets, and listen to the questions that McRae gets, versus the questions that other coaches get. There is a level of disrespect. It's crazy. 11 minutes 40, David, mate. Like, if you listen to Fagan's press conferences when they lose, it's genuinely insane how mean they are to him versus if Essendon lose. Like, it's crazy. You'd think the world had ended. I agree, Coles. That's brilliant from Polkin. Coles, you say, I think you've got to get him now. You've got a chance. I think it will drop. Listen, McRae and Fagan genuinely listen to their questions versus Ross when he loses. They are looking to abuse. They are looking to say he's incompetent. Like when Brisbane went on them 2-game loss streaks, that's a great goal from Polkinghorn. You would have thought Fagan was 0-8 and never won a flag. Because I mentioned it when we lost 4 in a row. It was crazy. Vossi's questions was like he's going to turn it around. And Fagan's was like alluding to he's lost the group. I'm like, bro's won 2 fucking flags, mate. What are you on about? And Voss was getting like throw down questions. Teresa, this is my theory. I think because they're cuddly coaches, love their players, it's easier to make them look like dickheads. Like, you listen to Kingsley's pressers, fuck me. He could lose by 200, and they'd be like, oh, do you think it's because Whitfield looks like Marge Simpson's brother? Like, they're the questions they ask. Like, low-hanging fruit. Yeah, tough. Definitely there, but it's just crazy. Like, yeah, Rated, but just go back to some of the questions Voss got. It's embarrassing from the media. Oh, I agree, Didi. I think that plays into it. But genuinely, it's banter when you hear some of them. Like, it's like the guy is the best coach in the league at the minute is Fagan, without a shadow of a doubt. Questions are ridiculous. Like, he should be getting the most respect in the presser. But it's fascinating. Like, throw down questions at some time for some of the coaches. He does, though, doesn't he? Yeah, I'll have to find the press conference for you. Because, Teresa, because it was when I was critical of Voss. Like, Fagan was getting panned for losing a game. Like, they were looking for the quote. Shannon Neal goes inside. Should be an easy mark, and it is. Hey, Filthy Crumpet. How good? You see, he says, it's kind of why I hate the English press, but I like them. But all the journalists in the UK kind of hate the coaches. So they're looking to rile them up. So you kind of get a fair rub of the green. They're always going to be mean to you. Like, they're always looking for the loss and the quote. So at least you know where they stand. There isn't really any favourites. There ain't any favourites. They cop their rough end of the deal. Yeah, but look at how they handled the Ben Stokes saga. They went in. No, that's what I mean. But that's across the board, James. They're always like that. When something bad goes wrong, they blow it open. And everyone gets that treatment. It don't matter who you are. You don't get a hall pass. So I kind of like that. Like, I kind of get excited by that because at least you know they ain't going to go easy. They're always going to doomsday. Yeah, Uze suffers a lot. No one ever goes and talks to Uze, which I find fascinating. Am I too cool out? I'm not too sure. I'm fuming with that second half. But I don't think I'd replace him with anyone out there. The only person I'd replace him with is Pep. It was Fagan, actually. You're right. Coles, I hope so. And one of them was a Brisbane employee, wasn't he? Yeah, that was it, Gav. Great call from Gav. Great investigative journalism. Polkinghorn's been brilliant. Yeah, which is crazy because, like, you know what? If I could, like, sign, if I could speak to any coach, it'd be Fagan. Norga, hey, I wish we got it done for Haaland. Geelong have just been another level, man. Injuries are going to get them, though, I think. You can't sustain this. Yeah, but if you could talk to, like, any coach, who would you have? Like, Fagan would be your top three, wouldn't he? Like, if I could talk to any coaches in the AFL, one would be Fagan, two would be Clarkson, three would be Mitchell. Nah, actually, it wouldn't be Clarkson, it'd be McRae. Actually. No offence to North fans. It does, mate. Not long away. I don't know if I could talk to Voss. I talked to him once at a function. And you know what? This didn't influence my Voss out because I was already Voss out at that stage. But I just thought that it was a guy that talked in riddles. Couldn't agree more, Gav. Yeah, Rich Ewan, I thought about it and I was like, probably not. Oh. That is such a good call from you, Rainer. Like, genuine. I don't think people realise how much of a good call that is from you. Out. Good to see. Bevo would be all right to talk to. Here we are, Liam Henry. Look at that. That's what I mean about St Kilda. That epitomises what is wrong with St Kilda. Yes, you are up 5-6 goals down. But the attitude there is why they are in a hole. Aka, it's embarrassing, isn't it? Chris, it's embarrassing. Like, we've seen Coles, Guy, Bradman's dad, they love their club. That is fucking disgusting. Like, that is disgusting. Can I just say the Ferengi call is fucking all time. Yeah, Daniel, that's why I changed my mind. Hey, Rashel Robin, I'll be shouting you out, mate. I'll be shouting you out if that happens. Like, that is genuine. Like, that makes me want to do a video on it. Shirley, don't call me Shirley. Mitchell, he'd be all right, wouldn't he? Wouldn't mind it. But, like, for me, that's just incredibly respectful to the football club. Like, what I just saw then. Gav, he definitely gets emotional when he's drunk, I reckon. Gav, I reckon Bevo, after a few bevies, gets emotionally irrational. Like, 3 a.m, he's in your kitchen going, could have been someone, man. Could have. And a 50 to Max Hall. He's definitely got some serious fucking conspiracy theories. They're all lizard people. I reckon Dimmer would definitely be the guy going, oh, it's all right, mate. I'll drive your missus home. I was big on that at the start of the year. How good Aka. Dimmer definitely, though, wouldn't he? Be like, oh, it's all right, mate. I'll drive her home. And before you know it, she's pregnant. And you've had the snip. Rainer, yeah. McRae, definitely. McRae, 1000% on the beers, starts getting way too philosophical. Like, he starts twisting your melon 2 a.m. in your kitchen, saying, why do you get on a bus in a car? And it cabbages your vibe. You're like, what the fuck are you on about? I've never thought of that. Who else have we got? Who else have we got in the league that we can think of? Okay, I've got it. Longmuir, Fremantle, right? He's the one that you all say you're going round to Gab's house for beers, right? You're like, I'm going round to Gab's house for beers. We're having a barbecue, right? But you're not. You're going to Kittens. And he's the one who confesses to his missus the first and completely fucks the lie. Completely fucks the lie for all of yous. That is who JL is. Like, you're there, you're having a good time, no one's going to be hurt, and he fucking texts his missus, oh, it's all right, lads, she won't say anything. And before you know it, your phone is blowing up. That's who he is. He's that guy. Here we are. Go. Chris Scott. Chris Scott is that guy when you're having a beer and you're like, oh, I was on Twitter the other day and there was a guy that fell downstairs, landed in oil, and then as he rolled out of the front of the house, someone flicked a dart and he set a light. Chance of that happening are 1 in a million, aren't they? Chris Scott's the guy who's like, nah, fucking happened to me that once. Happened to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what Chris Scott is. He's the guy that embellishes the story of what you've got tenfold. Gav, definitely 1,000%. 1,000%. But Chris Scott definitely is the Mayo guy. He's the Mayo guy, like, 100%. I've got 3 questions, Damien. What game style are you playing? How long? What players do you need to play it? And if I can make this happen in X amount of windows, how long until we win a flag? Yeah, Luke, 1,000%, doesn't he? The ain'ts. Phrase. I reckon Phrase is the guy that is the consummate wingman. The consummate wingman. I reckon he's that guy when you have a beer. He's the quiet one. He doesn't say much, but when he does, it's elite. Hey, Mighty Blues, how are you? Just need another quarter. Aka, the back. Saints do this all the time, though. They have a little tail wag at the end. Brad Scott definitely has a short fuse. 1000% Brad Scott. Like, Brad Scott as well, he's one of them guys, you know, the suspect angry, I call them, where, like, a guy's in the bar and you make eye contact and he's like, and, like, Brad's like, he just fucking, I think he's eyeballing me. And I also think he muttered something anti-Semitic. And you're like, are you Jewish, Brad? And he's like, nah, but I fucking could be. Like he's that type of guy. Hey, guy, that was good fun. Like, we've all got that mate, haven't we? After about 5 beers, he's just looking for a fight. And he just makes shit up. Oh, that... Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah, come on, mate. Darcy Wilson. Saints actually had a huge tail wag. Gav, I reckon he's all right. Who else have we got in the league? Uze, 100%. Right. Uze, he talks at 0.5 speed when he's had a few beers. What's going on there? What's going on with Captain Scarlett's had a rough paper round, hasn't he? Says, yeah, I mean, this is a video in itself. What are guys like when they have beers? AFL coaches. You know what? I reckon Josh Carr, my impression of Josh Carr, that guy is the guy that works in accounts. Understated. You've never really thought about inviting him for a beers. You just know his name. You just know him as Josh in IT. You're right, Josh. How you doing, mate? And he's like, you're right, mate. And that's all you do. But then at the fucking Christmas party, guy's a fiend, man. Absolute fiend. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's doing, like, tequila tough man shots, snorting the salt. Do you know what I mean? Putting the freaking lemon in the eye. Shirt off like Rambo, Christmas time. Off his banana. James, 1000%. I agree. Genuinely, like, he's just, like, such a calm guy. You get on the beers, though, guy's a psychopath. Like, genuinely, innit? Can you see it? And there we are, Geelong win. An absolute big win there. They get their win. Little tail wag from the end from Saints, but I think that flatters it. Chat, thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for a long, long afternoon. It's been great hanging with you guys. I appreciate you all. Make sure you hit the like on the way out. I'll be back tomorrow. We are here for the Adelaide-Sydney game, which I think is the tie of the round before the Carlton versus Collingwood game. So I'd love to see you there tomorrow. Thank you very much, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. Toodle pip. Stay safe. Love you all.